Good morning. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about a serious subject. Being that a friend of mine had came to me and she is struggling with this herself. Um, she was raped, and she has an idea who it was, but she has no proof. This person covered their face, but she recognized the voice, or at least she feels she recognized the voice. And she keeps saying, well, maybe I deserved it. Maybe, if I wouldn't have walked this way, or I wouldn't have talked this way, it wouldn't have happened. And I told her, no, you don't deserve it. You never deserve anything like that. If you said no, that's what it means. No. Um, you know, for someone to take advantage of anyone, whether it be a woman or a man, a child, an adult, anyone, in that manner is just flat out wrong. Excuse me. Um, Often we blame ourselves for these things, but it's not us. It's that person. That person, there's something seriously wrong with that person in their head, that they feel they can honestly do this and not have any repercussions. And I think it's because it's such a subject, kind of like depression used to be, that no one wants to stand up for. No one wants to take the step and be willing to face their attacker and put them behind bars or what have you. I know I can say this more easily myself because I haven't dealt with it. Okay, so I may really upset a lot of people, and that's not in my intention. But do know that if you said no, they were wrong. Know that if they continued, they were wrong. You did nothing wrong. The only thing you can do wrong is by not justifying for yourself and getting the help you need to put these people where they deserve to be. And that's the only thing you can do wrong. Unfortunately, the world we live in, there's a lot of sick people. They think it's okay. They think, they can do what they want when they want, and there's no repercussions. And that's sad that we live in a world like that, And what brought this on is I have a friend that was raped a few weeks back, and I hadn't heard from her. And it's more of an acquaintance, because I met her through Facebook. I've never met her in person. But, excuse me, I have gotten close to her. On a mental level, emotional level. And I hadn't heard from her. So I messaged her through Facebook, and then I DM'd her on Instagram, and I was like, yo, what's up? You ain't been online for a minute. And I called your job, because she gave me her job's number, because she spends more time at work than anything, and told me to call her at our office. Well, evidently right now she's got it to where all her calls go through the main front desk as opposed to straight to her voicemail like it used to. And I was told that she had called out for a week and a half, and she's got doctor notes and stuff, but they're waiting on her to bring them in. So when I finally did get up with her, and she expressed this to me, she kept saying, I feel nasty. I'm dirty. I can't get him out of my head. I can't get this person off my mind. I can't get the feeling of their body against mine. And I feel dirty. I don't want to live. I can't say I understand. I can't say I get it. But I can say you have a purpose. I can say you have people willing to help you get through it if you're willing to open up about it. I can only imagine how hard opening up about something like that is, okay? But do not let it get inside your head to the point that you completely hate yourself. And I say this because I feel like she's in this mode right now where she hates herself and nothing's going to be good enough anymore, and she's just going to give up. Guys, if someone takes your essence away from you, okay, that's not your fault. That's them. Again, it is not your fault. You said no. No means no. If that person continues, that just shows that they have, one, no respect for themselves and or other people, and two, they had this planned out beforehand. You can't help it. You can't control what other people do. You know what I mean? I don't really know what else to say. But it is a subject that needs to be addressed. And I think I don't know what to say because I've never been there. And it is a subject that's not addressed. You know, most women that I've talked to that have been through something like this, they're embarrassed by it. They feel like they've done something wrong. Or maybe in the back of their mind, they honestly think they deserved it. But no one deserves that. Period. You know, and someone doing that, and I said taking your essence, and when I say taking your essence, I mean taking something from you, because that is something you can't get back. That is something that is ripped away from you. And it not only hurts you physically, but it hurts you mentally, it's traumatizing, and it can carry with you for the rest of your life. Seek help. You know, I know it may be embarrassing to go to the hospital. It could be very scary to go to, you know, the cops and file a report. I'd like to think if it happened to me, excuse me, I would be strong enough and respect myself enough to go to the hospital and get checked, because you don't know if this person has a disease or not, for one. For two, if there's semen in or on your person, they can use that to track the person's DNA. For three, I would hope I would have enough respect for myself to go to the courts, find a way to make a file claim, get it to where it's investigated, which I think they do automatically as soon as you make the claim. And then when the person is found, I hope, even as scary as it would be, I would have one person in my corner to help give me the strength I need to say, yes, that is the voice I heard. Yes, that is the person that did this to me. And yes, I want them put away so that no one else has this happen to them. I wish that more people had the courage to do things like that. And I hope that if it ever happens to me, I have that courage. It's so easy to sit here on a screen and say, this is what you should do, when you've never been through it. So I try to keep that in the back of my mind. Sorry, I'm battling a cold or something and it's kicking my butt. You know, but please, I just want to reiterate to those that have been through this. If you have been raped or molested, it's not your fault. It is not your fault. In any way, it is not your fault. If you said no, if you pulled away, it is not your fault. It is the other person's fault. If you are offered counseling for this, I think it's something that you should do. I don't think trying to handle it on your own is going to be feasible. I really don't. I know some people have considered taking their life because of things like this. My friend I just told y'all about being one. But after talking to her last night for many long hours, she agreed to go find counseling and get help, even if it means that she has to go into a rehab center or a mental health institution, because she is not mentally sane right now. She has locked herself almost 4 weeks now in her home, avoided everyone until yesterday when I kept calling her cell phone after the main office gave me her number back to back. I called her cell phone I think like 14 times before she called me back. 14 times. She completely gave up on herself, but she's willing to go get the help she needs. And I told her that, if she has to make 5-minute phone calls once a day to me, after the first day, if I don't answer because I don't recognize the number, which I'm bad for, leave me a message, and I'll make sure I answer any number relatively close to that number. I'll be there. Make sure you have the support system. Often we say we're alone, and we're not. We feel like we are, but we're not. Guys, if you said no, no means just that. No. I don't want it. You can't have it. No. It's not your fault. And I just want to reiterate that. It's not your fault, okay? I don't know what else to say, so I'm going to end the video. But I just wanted to make sure, I came on and I reiterated a few times that if you've gone through this, if you're going through this, it is not your fault. I'll put my information down below in the description. If you need someone to talk to that will not judge you, do not hesitate to reach out to me in any form or fashion. I'll listen. Even if it's just through messaging, I'll listen. I can only do so much. No, I am not a licensed psychologist. I'm not a licensed therapist. I have no degree in that area. But I do have a heart. And I will listen to you. Okay? You're beautiful. You're loved. You have people here that want to help you, but you have to be able to reach out to them. And remember, no means no. You did not ask for it, and you surely did not deserve it if you went through it. And if you know someone that's gone through this, be the support they need. It could have happened 5 years ago. It could have happened 10 years ago. But I feel like something like that is probably something that carries with people. It's something that they never forget. And honestly, they shouldn't, because it makes them be more observant of the people around them. Although that's sad to say that we have to be like that in this world. But be there for them. No matter it happened yesterday, last month, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it doesn't matter. It happened. And they're going to have to vent about it throughout life, period. Because it's a traumatizing thing that traumatized them. And often those traumatizations come out, and you have to be able to let it out. Be that advocate. Be there for them. Help them through it. Guys, no means no. Okay? If you need to talk, look me up. I'm around. Always around. But I love you guys, and I hope you have a beautiful day. And remember, no means no. You are loved. It's not your fault. Okay?